Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Alina Craft Studio. Today I want to show how I made 3D printed custom cake toppers. First let me show some toppers I already printed before. As you can see, with a 3D printer you can create different designs, use different colors and sizes. All these toppers were made for local bakers, and from my experience this type of toppers is very popular. The clients always ask to add name or number to the cake. In this tutorial I will show the method I use. It's the easiest and most convenient way for me to create 3D printed cake toppers. So let's get started. I specialize in cardstock paper cake toppers and custom party decor. Here are my works. I have been doing this for years. So creating designs is very familiar process for me. So I would recommend to work in Canva or Cricut Design Space program for creating designs for 3D printed cake toppers. When I decided to start making 3D printed cake toppers, the design part wasn't the problem. The real challenge for me was find the way how to easy and quickly turn a flat image into an STL file. Most programs felt too complicated and not very friendly for me. They required a lot of technical knowledge and took too much time. That's when my husband decided to help me. He created a special service called GenShapr. It allows crafters like me to upload a simple image and instantly get a ready-to-use 3D model. No complex software or long learning process. But more on that we will talk later. Now let me show how I will make these cake toppers for Valentine's Day. I chose a simple and romantic text. We need to make sure that all the elements of our future cake toppers are connected to each other. Then I weld all letters. After that I need to add white background and change color of our topper to the black. This contrast is very important because it helps the program read the design correctly. When design is ready, I save the image as a file or simply make a screenshot of the design. Both options work perfectly for the next step. My next step, I upload my cake topper image into GenShapr. The interface is very simple and easy to use. In just 1 second, GenShapr automatically turns my image into a 3D model of the future cake topper. Here you can see the model right on the screen. Now I can customize it, adjust the size. I will select 4.5 inches. Then change the thickness. I usually choose 0.8. And my favorite part, add stick for cake topper. It will be right in the middle of our cake topper. When everything looks exactly how I want, I simply export the file as a STL file. And now it's ready for printing. I open my 3D printer software. I use Bambu Lab. I upload the STL file into the program and place the model on the build plate. Our cake topper is fully ready to print, but I prefer rotate the topper 180 degrees. This way, the front side of the topper is touching the printing plate. I love the final result, and we will check it later. My printing settings you can see on the left. I click here Preview, then Print Plate, select the filament color. After 23 minutes the cake topper will be ready, and then click Send. Checking the process. Our topper is ready, and now time to remove. I don't have time to be patient. I want to see the topper as soon as possible. And here we are. It was made easy and quickly. Absolutely love the final result. Here you can compare the front side, and here is the back side after printing. You can clearly see the difference in texture between front and back sizes. Today I shared my personal experience of making 3D printed cake toppers. I hope my video was helpful. Also, I will be very happy if you try and use our family project GenShapr. Please leave your feedback, ideas and suggestions in the comments. Thank you for watching this video and happy crafting, my friends!